And here we go, answering all of your questions. So a little bit of a thing with the microphone there, so it might sound a little bit weird for you, but hopefully that works. So thanks everybody for spending time here with me today. We're gonna get all of your questions answered and help you implement social media in your mortgage business. So we're gonna hop right into the Q&A. There is a Q&A control panel somewhere on your screen. So any questions that you have, just type them into that chat box, hit send, and I'll get them all answered. Our first question is from Kyle. Kyle says, will there be a link emailed that will allow me to watch this webinar? There's so much content in such a short period of time. Kyle, yes, you will get access to a recording. It'll be posted for 48 hours after the event. So you'll be able to watch the recording for up to 48 hours. After that, it comes down. I'm sure we've got some questions in here about the slides. No, we do not give the slides out to the presentations. We put a lot of time and money and effort into developing these systems for our done-for-you clients. So we do have to keep a little bit of that stuff behind the curtains that you can't go out and share it on your own, right? Makes sense, right? So our next question is from Christina. Christina says, is there an etiquette of not sending friend requests to your clients? So that's a great question. And Christina, if you think of social media like a party, right? So if you've got a client and they trust you to go out and help them with their financing and really taking a big step in one of the biggest purchases that they make in their lives, and then they show up at a party and they see you and they say, hey, Christina, how's it going? And you just kind of turn around and don't say anything to them. That's kind of the impression that people get when you do business with them. And then if they engage you on social media and you don't do anything or you don't say anything, it's the same sort of thing. So I would say that the etiquette is to connect with your clients on your social media profiles. Just like Carl and I just said, really, that person has a relationship with you. And if you don't want them on your personal profile, maybe look at, what you're posting on social media and maybe changing that. So my personal methodology is that once somebody becomes a client and a customer of mine, that we're friends, we're working together, right? So they get access to my personal Facebook and we connect there. They're friends of mine, right? Leads stay on my business page and we use that for marketing, advertising, building a relationship in the marketplace. But once that person converts to a customer, they then move over to your personal Facebook profile. Now, that's just my personal preference. Works really well for us and for many of the clients that we're doing this program for. And that is my suggestion to you as well. Because if you think about it, if a past client is going to refer you business, they're going to want to do that personally through your personal account, right? So that is the answer to that question. Dave. Dave says, approximately what is the cost of these types of Facebook ads? Great question. So we always start our budgets out around $5 a day, so $150 a month. And we do that to test the traffic on the specific niche that we're going after in the specific marketplace, test and make sure that our lead generation pages are working and that we're generating the volume of leads that we like to see through the program. And then after we test that, using the spreadsheet that you guys just saw, we track what the return on investment is and what the cost per lead is. And once you have that cost per lead number, you have a scalable marketing solution, right? So if you know that each lead is going to cost you, for example's sake, every marketplace is different, but if each lead costs you $15 and you want to generate 100 leads a month, you would spend $1,500 in Facebook traffic in order to generate those leads. But until you turn it on and you run it and you test it, you don't know what those numbers are. The great thing about it is once you turn it on and you start running it, you can optimize it and you can lower your cost per click, increase the number of leads that come through the funnel and lower your cost per lead. You can also increase the quality of the lead that comes through the program by tweaking your copy and different things like that. And that's, again, how we run those marketing systems each month for our clients. So that's a great question. I would start off at $5 a day to get your feet wet and then ramp up from there. So from John, John asks, can you clarify how your Facebook business page works with this strategy? And at that point we were roughly 40 minutes in. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're asking about the 5x5x5 and networking with referral partners. And with that strategy, we're using, pardon me, how dare I not have my ringer off on my phone? So that 5x5x5 strategy is to network you with the real estate professionals. So when you're going out and you're liking and you're commenting and you're sharing that person's information, they don't just see your personal Facebook profile. They see your name, they see your brand, they can go to your business page, they can read all the ratings, reviews, and testimonials that you have from past clients, and they see that you're an expert, that you are active in the marketplace, that you're posting content on a daily basis. And it does the same thing to your referral partners as it does to the new leads that you're bringing in your business. They go, okay, this person is a professional, they're an industry leader in my marketplace, and I can feel comfortable getting to get to know them better and to send my clients and customers to them. So it's, again, a way to pre-frame your relationship with those realtors, have them see you as the expert, and make them feel comfortable responding to you when you reach out and connect with them to take them out for lunch and then get into a referral relationship with them. So if that didn't answer your question, John, feel free to type back into the chat panel and we'll clarify that for you further. From Charlene, will there be a video available for review? A lot to remember. And follow Charlene 48 hours after the event. You get access to the recording for up to 48 hours after the event, so you can check out that content and review it. So yes, absolutely. Saul. Hey, Saul, how you doing, man? Nice to see you on the webinar. How much will it cost for the Done For You? We went through the pricing at the end of the program there. That special discount that we have available is for today only. That program is not extended past today. You have to invest today in order to get access to that pricing. And once again, just to clarify that, you go to chriswebinar.com in order to get access to the discount. That's chriswebinar.com, and you can get access to the special pricing through that link. Again, really great to see you here on the webinar, man. I hope all is well. From another John. John asks, is the business page one that you create from your personal page, or is it a completely separate Facebook page? So the way that Facebook works is you have to have a personal account in order to set up or create a business page. So yes, you log into your personal Facebook account and then you create a page, and that is your business page. So you have to log into your personal Facebook account first. Then you go up into the top right-hand corner, click on that little down button, and then log in as your business page. And that's how you access your business page. You have to go through your personal profile. And Facebook does it that way so they know that you're a real person that's active with a real business. And it just helps create a good user experience on Facebook for all of the clients that are interacting with the businesses, right? From Bernie. Bernie says, these rent ads may give a problem with RESPA. Bernie, absolutely, thank you for pointing that out. That's a great point. Everything that you do, you should run by your compliance department. Every state is different. Every province is different. Everybody, you have to take care of your own compliance. We make no statements in regards to the compliance of what you've learned on the webinar, and when you implement it, nothing is guaranteed in that aspect. So make sure that when you're running this, you go out and make sure that what you're doing is compliant, obviously, right? We're all experts here. Now, don't let that stop you from implementing and going out and getting results. Facebook and social media is an incredible opportunity. And when you get active and you're there on a daily basis and you're connecting with your past clients and you're connecting with your referral partners and you're doing all of that networking, just like you used to in the BNI networking group, that activity generates more activity, right? So if there's one part like ads and you're a little bit worried about whether the ads are compliant in your marketplace, change the ads so that they're compliant and get them up and running. I would rather have a bad Facebook ad running and generating activity than no Facebook ads at all because I was too scared to try it out. Get compliant and run the advertisement. So thank you for pointing that out. That's an amazing insight and obviously very important for us to have. But it's also important to not let that stall you from implementing. And everything that we do in the Done For You program, we create it, send it to you for approval, or you send it to your compliance department to make sure that it is compliant, and then you send their feedback back to us. We make sure that everything's compliant before anything gets launched out. Again, with social media and social marketing, we are your brand online, and it's very important for us to tell your story the way that you would tell it, and to interact with your audience in a way that you would interact, right? So everything is run by you so that you can approve it, and then we launch it out. So everything that we do is compliant. So Dan, you'll get emailed a link that will give you access to the recording for up to 48 hours after the event. From James, how do I build the lead generation page? So James, we mentioned a service called leadpages.net. I have an affiliate link. It's cwjstone.com/leadpages. That's cwjstone.com/leadpages. If you buy through that link, I get compensated from the company as part of your purchase. And that's what I use to generate most of our lead generation pages. Now, internally for our clients, we also use a program called Infusionsoft, where we build a lot of lead generation pages for our Done For You clients. And we're constantly split testing different lead generation services, different pages to get the best result, because different programs, different loan programs respond differently on different lead generation pages. I know that sounds weird, but they do. So we're constantly testing for our clients to get the best results. So my recommendation is Lead Pages, because it's very simple to implement and easy to get to market. And speed and implementation are crucial to you actually getting results. And that's the easiest way that I've found to go out and get it. From Eric. Eric asks, how can we start from scratch? My database is pretty old. So Eric, we've had clients that have come into the program that haven't even had a Facebook page, or that are brand new into the business. And that's totally okay. It doesn't really matter where you are. The main point is that you start and that you keep forward momentum going, right? Your results always start from where you are to where you're going. So if you do nothing, you're gonna continue to get the results that you've got right now. If you make a change and you go out and start advertising and networking, that's where you're gonna see the results from. So I would say if your database is old and you can't connect with them anymore, or you don't want to connect with them anymore, I would start advertising to your marketplace to people that are interested in real estate and mortgages right now, to start the lead generation flow going and get you warm leads that you can start building your database with, start closing transactions, and use those people for testimonials and referrals. The other thing that I would do is use the Irresistible Intrigue offer to go out, set a target list of referral partners, either realtors or financial planners, that are going to start sending you business, and then start networking with those people using your social media profiles. Do the 5x5x5, and then once a week, sit down, make your phone calls, follow up with those professionals, and ask for the business. Then, obviously, as you do that activity every week, it just builds on itself and kind of snowballs into a place where you've got lots of testimonials, and you've got a big active recent database, and you've got referral partners sending business into you every month. And again, investing in the Done For You program, we'll do it all for you. You help us with strategy with the people that we're going to connect with, and then we go out and continue to spin those wheels for you every month. And that's at chriswebinar.com. That's chriswebinar.com in order to get access to our special discount today on behalf of our friends over at the Marketing Animals and Carl White for having us here. From Rita. Rita asks, what if you already have a personal Facebook page? Do you just invite your past clients and referral partners to like your new business Facebook page? Or how do you change your Facebook page to a business page? So Rita, great question. So if you already have a personal Facebook account and you already have all of your past clients and customers on there, you've already put your database essentially into your personal Facebook account, I would implement the direct response strategy without the database part. So where I showed you that template that you send out to your past clients after they connect with you on Facebook, I would just take that message and start directly messaging your past clients and customers and say, hey, it's a new year. We're ramping up the business again. And just wanted to reach out with a friendly reminder that if you know anybody that's looking to buy, sell, or refinance, we'll give them the same great service that you got. Looking forward to staying in touch, and then give them your contact information. Again, it's just a nice warm reach out. And if that's too marketing or salesy for any of you out there, you like a nice warm touch with your database, just send them a nice message. Just say, hey, I wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you and I like you, or whatever. Just connect with those people. Make the connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marketing message behind it. If you touch your whole database, you will get results from it. And when you do it socially and then follow it up with the 5x5x5, it works even better. So that's where I would start. I would go into your past client database and just private message each of the people within your database and thank them for being awesome, for being your past client customer. And if you're, if you want to get marketing and salesy about it, ask them directly for referrals, which is what I would do, right? Then if you want to set up a Facebook business page, you can, and you use that for marketing and advertising and generating new leads and new referral partners to put over onto your personal account when those customers turn into customers, or when the leads turn into customers, right? Excuse me there. So we've been talking a lot here and I'm starting to get a little bit tongue-tied. You have to excuse me, I'll have a little bit of water here. All right, so from Patricia. Patricia asks, early on here you mentioned emails giving X away. What are your suggestions for a mortgage company's X? So Patricia, that lead generation offer. So this was during the part where we were discussing lead generation and advertisements. So I've seen mortgage professionals successfully generate leads all kinds of different ways. Just like 5-10 years ago, or even still current, people are going out and running postcard campaigns or direct mail campaigns and offering a free gift in order for people to reach out. So your X could be a private consultation. So thinking about buying a mortgage, get a free 15-minute consultation to get all of your questions about mortgages and the most recent changes answered. You just straight ask for a consult. Then there's the free report method, where you can offer the top 3 things that you need to know before you contact your bank or before you sign your loan papers. And you can take that to a whole other level and say, the 3 things you need to know that could save you up to $10,000 when you purchase your next home, or whatever it is. And then in that report, you tell them about prepayment privileges, about how to repair their credit so that their credit score is as high as possible when they are going after their loan. Talk to them about not going out and getting new credit lines once they start the process of going through getting a loan. There's lots of information that you have and questions that you answer with your clients every day that you feel is routine information that everybody has access to. But the majority of our clients and customers don't understand mortgages and they don't know what you know. So things that are simple for you actually have an incredible amount of value to a new client that's coming into the business that doesn't know about mortgages. They don't know what the interest rate is. They don't know what prepayment penalties are. They don't know all of the, ARMs and jumbo mortgages and FHA. Like, they don't know what any of that terminology means. And if you're the person that explains it to them, you're immediately positioned as the expert in your local marketplace. And then when you consult those people on what loan to get, you're already seen as the expert and the person that educates them with you. So what you're giving away, your X, is information. It's help. It's adding value to that person's lives. You can give away a free video series where you start a Google Hangout and talk into the camera and answer the top questions that you get asked all the time. Then you can give that video away as your X for when they opt in. And then there's your standard, just find out if you pre-qualify to get this rate. there's lots of different ways that we can get creative and generate leads from Facebook. And the ability to target those leads just allows us to create a really tailored offer to a very specific person and get a really good response from those people. It works in all different kinds of loans that you want to generate. So hopefully that gets the gears spinning on the different ways that you can offer value to your clients and customers and new leads. From John, anything specific you'd change if you were to focus on reaching out to people for reverse mortgages? So yeah, definitely the targeting on your Facebook ads needs to change. The language on your Facebook ads, so your headline, your subheadline needs to change. And then where you take those people when they click on your advertisement. So your lead generation page needs to speak specifically to those people that are going after that reverse mortgage. So you're probably going to be going after a little bit of an older demographic, right? And those people are motivated by completely different things than your average mortgage consumer, right? So you need to speak the language. And again, we're getting into like a copywriting workshop where we could do a 2-hour webinar just on how to write copy on sales pages to generate loans. But in there, you need to discover the top 3 pain points that those people have. So if they're looking for a reverse mortgage, there's things that are keeping those people up at night. You need to address those pain points in your copy. And then on the lead generation page, offer them the answers to those questions that are keeping them up at night. And in a nutshell, in a very brief statement, that's how you create a successful lead generation offer on Facebook. Target your clients properly so that the right people are getting the message. Write copy that catches their attention and tunes them into the fact that they have a need for the information that you have. And then your lead generation page offers them that information. Then, to go further into that process, the actual gift, the lead generation piece that you give people has to be amazing. It has to answer all of those questions and make them go, aha, or wow, that was amazing. I can't believe they gave that away for free. Much like the process that you're going through right now. You got a piece of marketing and you registered for the webinar. The webinar told you that I was going to show you 3 specific ways to grow your mortgage business using social media: connecting with your past clients, generating new referral partners, and running advertisements that generate leads. I've shown you 3 ways that we do that for our Done For You clients and laid it all out so that you can see exactly how it works, take it and implement it in your business. It's my intention to create as much value as possible for you during this event. And now being on camera and answering all your questions is my way of giving back to you and trying to give you as much value as possible. If you decide to invest in our Done For You services, that's awesome because it's easier for you and we'll just do all of the work for you. But if you want to do all the work yourself, you can, and you've gotten enough information here on the event to go out and implement it on your own. So I'm not telling you to go out and do anything different than what we're doing here. It's just modeling that exact same process, but targeting the specific type of loan customer that you want to work with in your business and using social media to connect yourself with that person. So hopefully that answers your question. From Susan. I have a personal Facebook account and a business Facebook page. I see on my Facebook page a place for the ads button, but I don't know how to use it. How can I get the step-by-steps of setting this up myself? So if you type in, how to run a Facebook ad into Google, there's lots of, Facebook has an information page that will show you the steps to setting them up. What we've just been going through is the psychology behind how it works. Knowing what buttons to press and how to run the ads is one thing. Writing an ad that will actually get people to click on it and driving them to a page that's actually going to get them to fill their information out, that's what actually makes it all work. And that's kind of the secret sauce behind it. So in my experience, there's really no free report to teach you the psychology behind it. You have to test your market. You've got to run those ads and figure out what's really going to get those people to respond, and then optimize it over time. So hopefully that answers your question. Basically, I guess a synopsis of that answer is click on the button and go through the process, and then modify your ads and your templates over time in order to get a better response. From Christina. Christina asks, what social media outlets do you manage the 5x5x5 on? Only Facebook. Christina, in the Done For You marketing program, we custom tailor it to your business. So if you're looking to generate results on LinkedIn with referral partners like financial planners and realtors, we can do the 5x5x5 on LinkedIn. If you're looking to be client-centric, or most of your real estate targets or financial planner targets are on Facebook, we'll run the 5x5x5 on Facebook. If we have a split, we'll run it on both. So the way that it works is we sit down with you and we ask you to brainstorm a list of the people that are actively sending you business, your referral partners, and then new referral partners that you want to do business with. Then what we do is we go out and do all of the market research for you. So we take the names that you give us and we research them. We find out, do they have a Facebook profile? Do they have a LinkedIn profile? How active are they? Are these really the people that we want to be targeting? And then we make a custom spreadsheet, just like you saw in the webinar, and we just fill it out. And that way, when we log in the morning to network and do your 5x5x5, we just click on the profiles that are active and go out and do the 5x5x5. Sometimes it's on Facebook, sometimes it's on LinkedIn. Again, it's a custom strategy for your business. So again, if you'd like us to implement that for you, go to chriswebinar.com, submit your payment, and let's get started. There's a welcome survey that you've got to fill out after you submit your payment. If there's anything on there that you don't know the answers to, that's totally okay. We also book an intake call with you where you get to meet your account manager and we answer any questions and help extrapolate the information. Because I know you're busy every day, right? You don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and think about all this stuff. So we book a call so that we have time chunked out to get it from you so that we can go out and do the best job possible for you. So great question. Thank you for that, Christina. From Cheryl, is there a monthly fee in addition to the $497? Cheryl, the answer to that question is yes. There is ads that we want to run for you on Facebook. Again, we recommend $5 a day. That money gets paid directly to Facebook. So that's an additional $150 a month that we're going to spend on ads in your behalf to get your ad account up and running for you. Great question. From Mark. Mark asks, does this work in all markets? I'm in Southern California. Where have you had the biggest successes so far? Thanks. Mark, it really is, I mean, kind of, social media is one of those things where it's just ridiculously viral. It's pretty much everywhere. And every marketplace we go into, we're able to find a pocket of the marketplace that is active and responds to social media marketing. Your database really is what helps us get a lot of initial results and going out and asking for ratings and reviews. And that's not really market specific. If you're generating loans in your marketplace, chances are we can help you do a better job connecting with more people on social media. So I'm sure there are markets out there that it's not going to work in. I just haven't found them yet. There's going to be small towns, small rural areas where it just doesn't work. But as far as I know, we haven't found those marketplaces yet. So Southern California certainly isn't a small town in the middle of nowhere that you're not going to see results from. So great question. And from the recordings, we've got a little bit of additional questions here. We are at 3:35 and we have got a ton of Q&A here. So we'll take one or two more questions here, and then we'll shut it down in the interest of time for the Q&A recording. Again, thank you everybody so much for being here with you, and a huge thank you to Carl for putting this event together for us and allowing me to invite my connections to it as well. I've really enjoyed having you here. We'll answer just a couple more questions and then we'll sign off for the day. So from Julie, I've been a mortgage agent for a little bit, and I'll preface this, Julie. So I don't have a large list of past clients to start. Can this marketing really help me? And the answer to that, Julie, it really depends on you. So if you want to go out and get referral partners as far as real estate agents and financial planners, if that's a strategy that you want to implement, you want to go set up those relationships and you'll do the work to follow up with the people that we connect you with, yes, that strategy can work for you. If you're looking for consistent lead generation that you can put into a database, market to over time, and convert those prospects into customers, that strategy will work for you as well. The past client database marketing, not so much, but you need that piece in place so that when you start generating loans into that database, that you have a process to put people through that says, hey, let's connect on Facebook. Don't forget to send me your friends, your family, your coworkers, and here's my contact information, and then keeping up to date with those past clients over social media. So for the deals that you have done, make sure you connect with those people on social media, send them a nice message thanking them for their business, and remind them that your business grows and is built on referrals. So hopefully that helps you out. Do you assist with the creation of both personal and Facebook business pages? The answer to that question is yes. If you're not on Facebook, we will help create a personal profile for you as well as a business page, and we will post content to both so that both profiles look active. From Peter. Peter, awesome to see you here, man. Hope all is well. It's been a long time. Well, I shouldn't say a long time, but anyways. So you've got a very specific question that names a competitor, which I won't name on the webinar just because, you know, I don't believe, I think it should be a fair fight, but there's a competitor that is running lead generation based on pay-per-click. It's more of a Google pay-per-click system. Is it just another form of lead generation? So, Peter, when I sat down and I built this program, it was in conjunction with First National and my clients and customers. So I was educating a lot, and people were coming back to me and saying, Chris, can you just do this for me? And we've run lead generation campaigns in the past that were just strictly lead generation. We'll run your online ads, generate leads for you, and here's the leads, you go run with them. And they worked incredibly well for lead generation and for closing deals. But when this opportunity came about, I knew that I could do a lot more with it. So that's what I've done. I've taken database marketing, which is crucial in the mortgage business, and automated that so that it works on social media. Going out and getting referral partners to send you business, another crucial way for loan officers and mortgage brokers to grow their business. So we took that and took what we know works and automated it using social media. Then direct lead generation, right? We see that as a critical component in building a database and growing your business over time. So we automated that, put it on social media. And those three core components all together are really what make the system work. So one month, you're gonna get a deal from a past client or a referral. The next month, you might get a referral from a new referral partner that we help connect you with. The next month, a deal might pop from one of the leads that we've been generating for you. So it's not just one program that generates one style of lead. We're really coming in and picking up the pieces that most mortgage brokers are missing and trying to plug those holes in their funnels so that it's more of a consistent process using social media, because most mortgage professionals just don't have time to do it, and there's money just sitting on the table that we can help them capture in their business. And as far as I know, we are the only company in the business that's taking a comprehensive approach to social media marketing and doing that much in the marketplace. There's other competitors out there that just post content on your Facebook business page. In my opinion, there's so much more that can be done to help you in your business with social media, and we do that. So as far as I know, and I could be wrong on this, but we are the only offering in the marketplace that has really taken all of these things and put them together and offered to do it for you. So great to see you on the webinar, and thank you again for the great question. And we'll take one more question here from Bill. Bill says, when trying to use the Facebook friend request mass invite tool, how do I import email addresses? I know you said to click the letter, but I'm not sure what email to sign into. So Bill, when you click on that button and it asks you for an email address, just punch in your regular email address, click submit, and it will take you to the next page that you need to get access to. Your database needs to be in a CSV format. That's comma separated values, and all you need is the email address or the name and the email address of those people in your database. You don't have to put all of the information in there in order to get Facebook to send those requests. For those of you that I haven't been able to get to your questions, I will answer you via email after the webinar, but in the interest of time, we're going to shut things down here. Again, thank you so much to Carl for having me on. Man, I love running these events with you, and I'm glad I was able to provide value for all of you. Thank you for your time, for being here. From me and my family to you and yours, much love, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day, everybody.